We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Colts of Tokyo taking on the Tennessee Titans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
In motion is Westbrook-Akine. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Titans' 48-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. And they'll get it to him on the end around. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Downs going in motion right. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. He'll get it here as they run the end around. Down the right sideline. And touchdown! Josh Downs, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Another extra point opportunity here. And it's good to make it 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The tight end in motion right. In motion left goes a tight end. Play action now. Levis. This one downfield to Burks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
For a Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Levis. Just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Henry, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Richardson out of the shotgun. This one completes Alec Pierce.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Again, it's Richardson.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Off the play fake, Levis. Cockrell holds it in left side.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
In motion is Westbrook-Akina. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Titans have taken the lead. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no call.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. They can't tackle him. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd down and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
On the carry, this is Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Alec Pierce,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
So the offense starts that reverse. Looks like all the action, it's going that way. Then the reverse, and it was like the Red Sea parted.
Did your eyes go to the same place mine did?
Yes,
all
they did. All
we
there.
thought the action was going. And then we had to reverse course, too, just as the runner did, and come back the other way. He was wide open after that play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror.
Touchdown, Titans.
Chigakonkwo,
30 yards. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. Remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Now Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
And the Tokyo first down.
Richardson working from the gun. And he's got Pierce.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll run. This is Pierce. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Alec Pierce.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Tiger.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
He'll check this one down to Taylor.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Running left, Taylor. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Now it's Richardson.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4.
Delivers another one to Pierce.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tab.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And some room to maneuver. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 38 yards on the scamper there. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Henry up the middle.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Levis now off of play action. This will go to Henry out wide.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
In motion is Westbrook Akina.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Full connects on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
A throw over the middle taken in. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Motion man right, that's Pierce.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3rd and 2. Pierce in motion left. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Breaks a tackle, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run once more with Taylor, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Second down, here's Richardson. This one finds Pierce on the out route, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 212 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Well, definitely probably see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Levis to throw off play action.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Running from the gun with Henry. Room here to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running left, it's Henry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Colts' 23-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that will make this a 4-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. That's complete to Pierce.
And the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And the Colts 1st down.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Richardson to throw it.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
football here as they run on first down. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Titans, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
2.